Well, first off, I want to thank you guys, all my subscribers and Patreon supporters, for making my channel 100,000 subscribers. Yes, it really did happen. My channel has hit 100,000 subscribers, and I am very excited. So first off, you guys may be wondering, what is the deal with the Burrfection knife? And I am very happy to announce that the Burrfection knife is happening. I can't tell you many details about it because there are a lot of things that are happening, but I can tell you this. It's not just one knife. I got about 3 Burrfection edition knives that are all going to be coming out in 2019. 2 pretty much for sure, and 1 we're still working details on. And they're not going to be OEMs. I'm not taking a knife that exists and slapping my Burrfection label or Ricky Tran label on it. These are 100% Ricky Tran designed knives, so I am very excited for it. When we originally talked about this whole process, I thought it was going to be one knife, and so many things came together really in the last couple of weeks, and it has made it possible for me to not release one knife, but 2 to maybe even 3 separate edition knives in terms of overall design and price points. So I am really happy about that. I'm gonna stop it there. There's a lot of things I want to tell you, but I'm just gonna keep everything on the hush hush until the knives are actually ready to be launched. And for this specific announcement is for all my supporters on Patreon up till date. So for those who are coming on after this video has been announced, I cannot guarantee you a knife or a strap. I have a lot of things that are actually happening here in the studio. I have some changes that are happening physically here. And I have about 140 knives and whetstones that I need to get rid of. So this is how I'm going to give them away. Right now, as I'm making this video, I have about 80 supporters on Patreon. For my Patreon supporters, you can either select a knife or a strap, a free rolled buffalo strap. Here's the catch though, I cannot tell you exactly what knife is available, so I can't guarantee whether you get a chef knife, a paring knife, a bread knife, or a slicer. It's first come, first serve. I literally take the knives from the top of the pile that I have reserved for this giveaway, and they'll be shipped out as the orders come in. One thing I do have to state that because I've been contacted by a lawyer who's actually one of my subscribers, he explained that a lot of states and a lot of countries don't allow lotteries and giveaways, so I have to sell these items for at least $1. So legally, I can't give these knives away, even though this technically is a giveaway, to mitigate any sort of legal actions taken against me by a state or a foreign nation. And then I have another 20 straps and whetstones to give away. So those will be up for grabs to anyone who wants one. The only catch is you have to be a subscriber of Burrfection and my vlog at Ricky Tran. So I'll post a link to my vlog in the video description. So as long as I can verify your YouTube handle as a subscriber to Burrfection and Ricky Tran, I'll grab 20 of you guys and you guys will all receive either a strap or a whetstone. And for those Patreon supporters who don't want to gamble on what type of knife you'll be getting, you can get a strap, and it's a rolled buffalo strap with acrylic glass. It's a very good strap. It's what I use pretty much weekly on all my knives that I'm using in my home. So again, for my Patreon supporters, you can choose a knife or a strap. Good luck to the 60 or so people that will be receiving a whetstone, strap, or a knife, as long as you're subscribed to Burrfection and Ricky Tran. And again, I'll leave a link to my vlog in the video description. Third announcement here I am very excited about, and it's this. I've done a lot of work with charities in the past. One of the goals I had for my channel was that I wanted to make it a force for good, so to speak. I don't want to sound cheesy, but that's what I really wanted. I wanted this channel to be more than just a review channel. I really wanted to do some charity work with that channel, and so recently I've had a very good conversation with folks over at Cutlery and More, and they've agreed to send me knives to restore on a regular basis. So Cutlery More will be sending them here instead of trying to unload them somewhere at a random clearing warehouse. They're going to be restored and sharpened and polished by myself. Once they're restored and sharpened, they'll be put up for sale either on my e-store or for public auction via eBay. And then all of the proceeds go directly towards a charity fund. And then between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I will announce the charities that'll be up for the running, either as a single charity to receive all the funds, or I will divide the funds amongst 2 to 3 different charities. The goal of this charity segment is to restore and sell 1 knife a week. But here's the catch. The knife will be up for sale for between 24 to 38 hours only. So make sure you guys are subscribed to Burrfection and my Ricky Tran vlog, because the announcements will be made on either channels. And the last announcement is kind of a small one, but I've just finished something today. It was actually made yesterday, but today it's all dried up and ready to go. And you guys are probably wondering, what is this thing sitting in front of me? Oh, okay, so this here is the sharpening pond. Now, the sharpening pond I got as a review sample from Sharpening Supplies, and I love this thing. It's great. It's a really cool sharpening device where you've got this nice silicone mold on both sides, and then you've got this tempered glass here in the middle. And the retail price of this unit here is between $230 to $270, depending on where you buy it. And if you guys have been a part of my channel for any length of time, you'll know that I'm always out there trying to make things better, cheaper, more efficient. And the goal I set for myself in trying to make something like this was to reduce the price by at least half. This here is my newest addition to the Burrfection line of creation. And so it's the same size as the pond. I want to just test size first, and just to make sure that I can just get the product right before I alter sizes. It's using the same silicone base, and instead of using a tempered glass, it's got a carbon fiber base, which I think is super clean and really sexy looking. And so this is kind of a beta version. I made 25 of these because the mold, I had to make at least 50 molds to actually make this project possible. It takes 2 silicone molds to make 1 base, and so I have 25 of the ponds available, including this one. There will only be 20 of these for sale because I'm using the other 4 to test different bonding methods to find out what is the best way to bond the silicone to each other, as well as the carbon fiber base, and for different materials that I'm testing. It's about half the price of this unit here. So if you guys want the carbon fiber edition of the Burrfection sharpening pond, I will leave a link in the video description. You guys can just check them out. Sorry there is no review because I've just been really busy with a lot of things. I just came back from Japan. I spent a great deal of time there with a number of different people. I was invited by Cutlery More to go and shoot some content for them, and at the same time I set up a bunch of different meetings with different factories and met some different people. So if you guys want to see the entire trip of what my Japan trip was like, follow me on my vlog. And you guys will see kind of a non-daily vlog of my trip in Japan. I had a chance to sit down and meet with Mr. Mino-san Tsuchida from Global Knives, the most famous name and face in Japanese cutlery. And if you guys want to see that meeting in terms of our first meeting and our dinner together, make sure you guys are subscribed to Ricky Tran, because you guys will see a number of videos pertaining to that meeting. And you guys will see some of the factory visits I have made while I was there, as well as just a lot of other things that you guys won't hear on this channel because they're not knife specific, even though they may pertain to the knife world. Alright guys, well thank you so much for being here. And again, I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and my Patreon supporters who support me on a monthly basis. Without you guys, my channel would not be where it is today. So I just truly want to, from the bottom of my heart, say thank you.